If you're like me and you love ramen noodles, because I love me my ramen noodles, you know, but I just want to say this video may make you hate ramen noodles or may make you lose your appetite towards ramen, which all I can truthfully say to you is I am sorry. Like, for example, I don't know what is going on in this picture. Like, I'm looking at ramen noodles in what is that supposed to be? Is this like that TikTok thing with like the chicken and like the NyQuil type of, you know, concoction that they made? Why? What is going on? Also, I can see a package in the background. I don't know what the heck that is. I think it's called Asserted. Don't know what the hell that is, but clearly McCormick makes it, so I'm just gonna have to go on a limb here and say that this is probably some sort of like food coloring type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, but it's just, and also I didn't even address the weenie in there. Like, why is there a wiener in the ramen noodles? Okay, so this person made like what looks to be a ramen cake. Oh, there's a lot to look at in here. Okay, first of all, as you can tell, they used a whole bunch of ramen, right? This looks like, you know, like those packs of the Maruchan, you know what I mean? Like, if you're Mexican like me, you know, like the pack of like the bag ones, you gotta like break it and pour it in there and pour the powder in there, you know what I mean? This person looks like they bought like $15 worth of like single packs, you know what I mean? And they just like used the whole thing, they shoved it in a pan, a cake pan it looks like, and then they took it out the next day. That's what it looks like. And then I like to believe that that's probably like beef, ground beef at the top there, which looks raw, which like I'm gonna just ignore that really quick. The most aggressively burnt cheese on top, like that cheese doesn't even look like it's cheese. It honestly looks like a really burnt tortilla, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even look like cheese. And I don't know what is going on the bottom layer. Well, like, okay, obviously like, I'm not going to talk about the noodles because I don't know what's going on with ramen anymore, but what is that stuff just on there, like on the edge of the bottom layer? Like, from what I'm looking at, like, that almost looks like, it almost looks like pieces of shrimp, but like not even the actual shrimp, like the peeling of the shrimp. But you know how like you go to like those like fancy Asian restaurants and they give you like the bag of shrimp, you gotta like peel it and like your finger all gross and stuff, you know what I mean? And like there's just that's what they look like. They just peeled shrimp and put just the cascara on there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what. Oh god, this is absolutely disgusting. I don't even know why people like to mix certain foods like this. Like, first of all, can I just appreciate this person for what looks like they did ramen right? Like, they looks like they like crushed the bag, poured it in the pan, you know, they threw the powder in there and they let that ish boil, and then they dumped it in a bowl, but then they put what looks like a slice of cake or ice cream with Oreos on it. I am just confused. I don't understand anymore. Like, whatever happened to just ramen? Like, why can't we just, you know, this is probably why we should probably not do these ramens anymore. Like, just, if you're gonna be this way, just stick to cup of noodles, because at least the cup of noodles, you're limited to a cup size, unless you dump it in a bowl, which, like, yeah, that's kind of weird to me at least. But yeah, I'll give this person a B- for this ramen, because at least they made the ramen correctly. Okay, they made ramen technically, but you failed it with throwing in your dessert in there as well. I don't think that should have been in there. More wieners. Okay, so we got more wieners in here. We got 2 this time, and some Hershey's, which, oh god. Okay, let's first of all, let's talk about the ramen, because that's what this video is about. Okay, first of all, these are just noodles. As you can tell, someone just made plain noodles, or it looks like they made the ramen, but then they like dumped out the juice and all that, all the water, and they just kept the noodles, and instead of, you know, putting in some hot sauce or something in there, some good old soy sauce, they decided to throw in chunks of Hershey's chocolate and 2 weenies, which I am absolutely triggered. Why? Like, if you look at the ramen, right, like look at like the right side over here, it looks like the noodles are like kind of stained with the Hershey's chocolate. So to me, I feel like this person was trying to do, like, they were trying to hope that the chocolate would melt as soon as they throw it on the noodles, which clearly you failed. And also, why are you aggressive with breaking a Hershey's? Like, look at the chunks. Look at these two in the front. Like, why are they broken like that? Why do they look like they've been dragged through a pavement? And also, your breaking skills with chocolate is really bad, because chocolate literally has lined up where you're supposed to crack the, like, it's just, oh my god, this person, all sorts of levels of didn't even try. Okay, and those wieners clearly look boiled, so I'm gonna give you a F- for this one. Okay, because I can't. All right, I don't even know. So this person made OJ ramen. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay, like, this looks like, it clearly looks as if like they made ramen right. Like, this looks like it would be like the chicken flavored one, right? Because the chicken flavored one has that type of color, not this orange, you know what I mean? I mean, usually when I make ramen, like, my favorite one is the chicken one. So, you know, me being, you know, Latina and all, like, I love to throw in, you know, my Hispanic little things in there. Like, I like to throw in my drops of lemon, I like to throw in some tapatio, and that's the color that you get after, you know what I mean? But once you just throw in those tangerines, it just feels like you clearly made OJ and threw in noodles in there, which I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not a big fan of this, because, oh god, like, it's really surprising to me how hard or how crazy people are getting with ramen. Because, like, first of all, making ramen is like the easiest thing ever. Like, if you've never learned how to make ramen, that should have been your first thing you should have learned to cook basically. And for you guys to take it this way, you know, make it this extreme, I just don't understand sometimes, honestly. Like, I enjoy a good ramen every now and then, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of person that has to eat it every morning, you know what I mean? Or every, like, day, basically, you know? But I just, like, for me, like, it's just, like, just make a ramen and just enjoy the ramen. There's nothing more to it. But clearly these people take it a little crazy, and they just, oh god, they, like, it's just like, it's like if ramen got boring to them, so they wanted to experiment. But it's like, if you wanted to experiment, throw in some things that actually can go with it, you know what I mean? Like, don't throw in a whole weenie in there, don't throw in chocolate or shrimp shells on there, or a slice of chocolate cake. Like, I just feel like this is like, these people are clearly trying to just be like crazy and cursed, which is basically what my Pinterest is, which is what this new, like, series on here is. So I don't know. Okay, last week I did one of these videos, I did a little talk about ramen, because someone who made ramen, theirs looks as if they, like, made it right, but they just looked wrong. So that encouraged me to find more pictures of ramen, and what do you know, I open Pinterest and the first thing I see is more ramen pictures. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed these delicious ramen noodles. All right, some of them were just noodles. All right, I'm sorry if you never eat ramen ever again. I might not eat ramen ever again. That's a lie. I love eating ramen every now and then. But yeah, I just, you know, I like to address sometimes, like, the things that people do, because it's like, this is something that's like, I've never even heard of this, you know what I mean? Like, never in my life would I've ever thought someone's putting chocolate or tangerines or a slice of chocolate cake, or even making a cake of ramen, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me, and I don't know what else to say. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, But anyways, girlies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, if you guys did, please make sure to leave it a like, make sure to share it with your friends, leave some comments what you guys think, and also check out some of my other videos. Okay, if you want to check out my last video where I kind of did a little similar video to this, you can check that out. That might be a new series that I'm doing because it's a really simple and fun series that I just started doing. So, you know, I have fun with it, you know what I mean? And it's not like I have to go deep into looking for this type of stuff, because literally my Pinterest is this curse. Like, my Pinterest isn't always about makeup or fashion, you know what I mean? Which is what I use when I, you know, get inspired for my looks or my makeup or whatever. Even for my backgrounds, like I look at different aesthetics for like bedrooms and stuff. So like, I have that stuff on Pinterest, but for some reason my Pinterest is just so cursed, and I can't wait for you guys to see more of it because it is insane. Okay, but anyway, if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that stuff, Twitch, I'll leave a link down below. And also I'm going to be doing something new which I haven't done yet. Hopefully I get to do it. If you don't see it in the description, I'm sorry. I'll try to get that up as soon as I can, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave a list of some of the makeup products that I use, because sometimes I just show you guys videos of me doing my makeup on TikTok, and maybe some of you guys want to know what I'm using because maybe you want to try it out for yourself. So I'm going to be leaving down all the products that I use, the brands and all that stuff in the description, so check it out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, morning, you know what I mean. Before I do go, I just want to give my girlies a quick little fit check for y'all, okay, because I need to show y'all my fit every time I do one of these videos. And I will see my girlies later. Bye.